Okay, am I back? Sorry about that. Oh man, that I went to stop sharing the screen and I accidentally pressed the stop broadcast button, and you can't turn it back on again once you've stopped. So that was handy. Sorry about that. I'll wait for you to all come back. Hopefully you will come back. I don't blame you if you've left. Yeah, Carl, it was your site. It was that good. It blew the internet up and broke the link. Oops. Okay, everyone's slowly coming back in. Okay, everyone's back. Well, a few of you are back. 10 of you are back. You're slowly coming back. I've got the chat in the other room, so if you asked a question, I've got it here still. Where do we get to? Let's have a look. Where do we get to? Vic says, how's the Zombie Merc site doing? We've had that question. It's not doing very well. It's in the wrong niche and I haven't done any work on it. Adrian says, does it matter the performance of your theme or how many plugins you have installed? The more plugins you've got installed, the slower your site will run. That's a fact. But moving hosting will improve that regardless of how many plugins you've got. But yeah, if you want a super fast site, you need to minimize the number of plugins you're running. Formulaic says, how much effort do you put into getting backlinks? I put a lot of effort into it because that's, you know, one of the most important things you can do in terms of getting your site ranked and getting some traffic. So if you want traffic to your site, if you want to make some sales, then you really want to spend a lot of time and a lot of effort on getting backlinks. I'll check some more sites in a moment. A bit scared to do the screen sharing now. If I do, Adrian says, if I do site : my website, it appears to be about 1,500 pages. Isn't that a lot? My website is about 2 months old and I don't have that much content. If you've got a lot of products added, then that could be why. If WooZone's pulled in loads and loads of plugins, or sorry, loads and loads of products, then you could have a lot of pages. Your Fightware says, my site is a little slow too. How do we sort this out? Check out some of the videos on the channel about speeding up your site. There's a load of tips, but you can install a caching plugin, increase your server memory, optimize your images, turn on gzip. There's quite a few different things you can do to improve the speed of your site. Okay, I think that's all the questions pretty much from the old chat. Let me go back onto the new chat. Okay. Question here, the Furman UK. Does the hosting server location really matter? If I have a hosting account in the US, which appears to be faster than my UK host, could it affect rankings? It could do, possibly. I think Google does take into account where your server is located in terms of deciding which Google country you appear on. But your domain name is going to have a bigger impact. And if you go to Google Webmaster Console, I think you can specify the location of your site. Hi, Play CVR. Thanks for the like. I'll check out your channel. Okay, Carl. Which site am I looking at? Let me have a look. Did I miss your link? I'm intrigued now. You say you've written loads of articles. Let's go and have a look. Naturally Pretty. There he is. Okay, I'm going to try and share the screen again and try not to end the live stream. So fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, the Exmo one. That's where we were. The one that broke the link. Okay, let's have a look. Is it going to load for me now? There does seem to be a problem with loading your products, so it's come up now, to be fair. Let's have a look. There we go. So the products look good. Let's have a look at your blog and all these lovely articles. Have you been able to get any links to your site yet? Have you tried approaching other sites about a guest post? The site in general is a bit slow, I'm afraid. Here we go. Ooh, that's a lovely thumbnail. Is that actually a thumbnail? Is that a thumbnail of a thumbnail? Oh, that's good. Let's have a look. So foods that affect eczema. Let's have a look. Nice social sharing buttons. Okay, nice images. That link there looks a little bit weird. Just hovering over it, it seems to be linking to a preview blog. I'll take a look at that. Nice bullet points. Your AdSense is working, I see. Oh, you got the little Amazon widget over there. That's good. Wow. So you created these articles yourself. Well done. They're looking really good. Oh, you got a little pop-up. That's good. It's looking really good. How's it going in terms of traffic? Cloudflare, that's another good point, actually. You can use Cloudflare to improve the performance of your site. Go check it out. I think you have to pay for it, though. Adrian says, do you reckon I should do a no index on the pages that Woozone pulling from Amazon? No, I wouldn't do that. I think you'll be fine. Sometimes those product pages do get indexed by Google and can get a bit of traffic. Firma says, I tried SiteGround with Woozone, didn't perform well, and they kept trying to push me to the next package. Yeah, on the really cheap servers and hosting, it can be a struggle to get Woozone working well because it's quite a resource, hungry piece of software. So I'd always say get the best hosting you can afford. Adrian says, can you recommend me a blog or magazine type theme that supports WooCommerce and Woozone? There's loads. Any theme that supports WooCommerce will work with Woozone. I like the general themes like Divi theme and X theme because then you can create a blog or a magazine type theme if you want to. I'll put a link for those two themes in the chat. I think that's the link. I'm remembering all these off the top of my head, so if they don't work, let me know. I think that's right. Let me click it. Yeah, seems to be. Of course, thank you very much if you use them. I do appreciate it. So, Carl, you're getting a little bit of traffic. That's good. It'll grow. Give it time. It's early days. Formulaic says, what would you consider to be the number one way to get backlinks? It's guest posting. It's getting real contextual links from articles on other people's sites and other people's authoritative sites as well at that. So, yeah, I did a video on this just this week, just yesterday, in fact. Have a look. It's all about guest posts. That's the number one way. I'll be doing some videos on other ways soon. Social media is a good way. Although they're kind of short-lived links. You can try local directories if you're kind of a local company. That's quite good as well. You can try ego baiting. That's another way. You could create a post and you reference lots of other bloggers or websites that you want to get a link from, and then let them know that you've added a link to them, and in return they may offer something back. Okay, so you've tried all the things on the video to speed up the site, Carl. Could it be the server or the theme that's slowing it down? You can find out if it's the theme. Just briefly switch to one of the default themes like 2012 or 2013 or any of those and just see if that affects the speed. You can run it through Google Page Speed. That'll give you a few ideas, and that'll tell you if it's the server that's slowing stuff down. It might just be one plugin in particular. So try turning off a load of plugins, see what effect that has, and then turn them on one by one and see if there's one that drastically slows everything down. Tom says, does having the key phrase at the beginning of the title of the blog post give that post more of a chance? Yep, you want to put your keywords as far to the left of a page title as you can. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. This is a different link to the last one because, yeah, I went offline. So well done if you found us on this new link. Let me add this link to the old video. It's been a bit up and down tonight, the stream. CSS still isn't working. I think it's the way that Kingdom has coded that particular style in. But hopefully you got the idea in terms of how to do the CSS. I will do a video on that soon, and it will be perfect, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Waze says, which one would I recommend, Kingdom or Xtheme? It really depends what you're doing. If you're running WooZone, then Kingdom is good for that. If you want to do something a little bit more, maybe you're going to have a magazine type site or something like that, or you just want a theme with lots more flexibility, then Xtheme is probably the one. Thanks for all the questions. Carl says, thanks very much. He appreciates it. That's fine. I enjoy it. Paul says, do you always use shared hosting? I always do use shared hosting. Yeah, I've not used a dedicated server for any of my clients or sites. It just depends on the quality of that shared hosting, really. As I mentioned earlier, WP Engine is shared. But I do recommend them, and they are really fast. So shared hosting isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's the package and the company that you're with that's going to have a big effect on it. Yeah, and Carl, try changing your PHP version. That can make a big difference. You can often do it in your hosting control panel. If not, you'll have to ask your host to do it for you. The Thermos says some plugins fail to work on anything above PHP 5.6. That is true. If you've got an old plugin, it might not work, so be aware of that. He says, after seeing all the hassle you have with WooZone and Kingdom, I wouldn't touch either with a barge pole. That's a fair comment, Lee. I did have a few bits of hassle, as shown in some of my videos. But if you see my most recent videos, I've kind of started using other things and, you know, moved on. I think they're still good products, and when I made those videos, they were, you know, good things to have. And Kingdom has evolved; it's got a lot better, definitely. And you know, I've had success with WooZone in terms of getting sites ranked really easily without having to do too much, because of all the products. So, but I understand your comment there. If you look at some of the videos, some of them didn't quite go to plan. Oh, you're all being too kind tonight. I'm not going to read out all the thank you messages. It sounds like I'm bigging myself up a lot, but thanks very much. I do appreciate all the kind words. Thermos says, have I had more success with my WooZone store style sites or article blog style sites? Me personally, I've had more success with the WooZone because I've got more WooZone style sites, and I haven't really ramped up my article side of things. But since meeting Doug and talking to him and learning all about what he does, there's going to be more videos on articles sites coming up, and I'm going to be working a lot more on my articles and building up a team of writers and all that kind of stuff, which is something that I want to do. Carl says, I have another site and it's taken 10 months to rank on Google at page 10. Is this a normal length of time to rank? That does seem quite long. It's all going to depend on your links. He says the site is slow, but if a site's slow, Google isn't going to like that. So try and speed up your site and get some links. Okay, Richard, thanks for being on, and goodbye and good luck. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes left. Keep the questions coming. Tom says, I have an issue with Google's keyword planner. I no longer get to see the refined numbers of key search phrases per month. All I get is the range of visits. Are you spending money with AdWords at the moment? Or maybe they've changed the data that's presented. Let me just have a quick look on mine and see what data I'm getting. Just loading up. Okay. They've kind of changed the whole interface, haven't they? It's a little bit annoying when they do that, but I'll find my way around. Here we go. So let's do a search for something. See if we get some exact numbers or not. No, okay. I get exact numbers still. So they've either changed the interface for you for whatever reason, or it's because you're not spending on AdWords. So yeah, let me know what you find out, Tom, on that one. These security plugins are also well known to cause speed issues. Yeah, they are. There's a number of plugins that can really slow down the site. So things like, yeah, security plugins are one of them. Another one is related post type plugins. They can slow down your site as well. Derek says, do I know how to add sidebars to the Kingdom theme on just the blogs? Off the top of my head, I don't. Let me just have a quick look if I can find that for you, where that might be. I happen to have Kingdom open, although I don't know which version this one's running. Okay, off the top of my head, no, I don't know how to do that. I will make a note and I'll see if I can do a video on that for you. You can't be bothered to wait for me, then you can always ask A18. They might answer you before I come back to you, possibly. Let me just make a good note of this. Angel says, thanks for helping me to understand a bit more about how the guest posting works. Could you give a live example? You've seen my live examples, haven't you? They never work. So I think it'd be hard to do a live example because it involves building a relationship with someone or me just filling in a form, which is a bit boring. But I might do a kind of in-depth case study once I've had if I have some success, you know. that I can share with you that's not too intrusive. Lee says on security he's only using Loginizer. Is this enough? Yeah, I'd have thought so. If you're concerned about security, then I'd recommend a service like Sucuri, S-U-C-U-R-I. They offer a firewall service, so they kind of protect your site without you needing to install plugins. That's a good way of doing it without compromising your speed. Sean says you can return to the old AdWords. Yes, you can, but you know they're going to take that away from you soon. So it's kind of, you might as well get used to the new interface. Oh, Adrian's got the answer there for the Kingdom question about adding sidebar. So it's in appearance. Let's have a quick look. Appearance. Hang on, I'll see if I can share this with you without cutting you all off. The thing is, the Hangouts thing that I'm broadcasting with is in a different window and it's floating around. It's a bit annoying. Here we go. So we're looking at appearance, Kingdom theme, sidebars manager. Of course, it's in here. So in here, you'd create your sidebar for the blog, give it a name blog. Then you go to sidebars per sections, select sidebar. I want the blog. I want it on the right. And then I want it. Now, if you, would it work on that one? Possibly, because I've got the blog set as a page. Let's just have a quick look. So that's the page. Let me just see if this do that. And then you are going to want to add it to the post types as well. I think each individual post, if you want it on the actual posts. Let's see what that's done to this. Nope, that didn't work. So you don't set it there. So it must be in taxonomies, as you said. So there's categories. Ah, it should be on that then. It's on the template blog. Does this page just need to be on? It doesn't have a template setting, does it? I don't see the blog page in. I mean, if I just do that, would that be it? That would do it on the categories, but I don't think it'll do it on the main blog page. Is it because I need my blog page to be one of these? Let's have a quick look. If I set this to be template blog, for this blog 2, because my other one is taking the setting from appearance, no, from general, even no, from settings and general. Let's just see what this one looks like. Nope, hasn't pulled in any posts. Ah, there we go. There's no sidebar. I've actually got any widgets in that sidebar. Let's have a look. Nope, that'll be why then. So let's just add some text, eh? This is a sidebar. There you go. So let me just summarize what I just did there. That was another messy live demonstration. I created a new page called blog and used the blog template, which is down here. There we go. So you're not going to want to use this setting, which is down in here. Oh, sorry, in reading even. You're not going to need that. You can turn that off. Then you just add that blog page with the blog template to your menu as a blog. I'll just show you how you do that in menus. It's my top menu. Remove that one. Add my blog to. Did that make sense, or have I completely lost everyone? So now if we go back. There's our new blog. The URL is blog 2, but you delete the original one. You probably haven't even got an original one. That's just my problem. I'll delete that and then I could change that URL just to be blog. And there's our sidebar. Okay, we've got a few more minutes left. The stream has seemed a bit hard work for me tonight. Let's see what questions I missed. Okay, Carl says he's on live chat with HostGator asking for the PHP 7.1 upgrade. That does sound right. Just you want to just set your version to 7.1. Let me know what they say. Paul says, I can't help but notice, but whenever you log into your dashboards, you have umpteen, that means a lot, of new plugin updates. How regularly do you log in and update? I have to admit, I'm quite OCD when it comes to these. Okay, and I see there's another comment that says you should always update because hackers love people that don't do it, which is absolutely true. You should update as often as you possibly can. My problem is I've got like 30 odd sites, maybe more. And yeah, I just don't get around to doing it. And I've tried having like centralized management things and all that, and I still am quite bad at it. The other problem with updating all your plugins is sometimes they break stuff when you update, and a lot of times I just can't face, trying to unpick stuff, especially sites with a lot of plugins. But yeah, I should update them more often. I tend to kind of do it in one go. I just think one morning, okay, I'm going to update all my sites. I'm just going to do it, and I put some time aside so that if anything goes wrong, I can fix it, and then I do them all in one hit. But yeah, update when you can. Lee says all his stuff updates automatically. That's quite brave. Especially, I would never do that on a client site because I'd be scared that something would update and it would break something. That's a very nice comment, Adrian. I'm glad that you've learned so much in 2 months. Tom says, how important is it to leave out stop words? What actual effect do they have on SEO? I don't know. Yoast doesn't like them. It seems to think that Google doesn't like them. I've used them in page titles before and not really noticed any detrimental effect. So might be something worth looking into. But probably most people don't probably know. Unless you work for Google, no one really knows. But if you want to go green with Yoast, then you're going to have to take them out. Carl says he's changed his PHP to 7.1. It should take effect straight away. Whoa, Carl, your site is flying now. I feel like I need to share it. Yeah, that's made a big difference to your site. Let me just oh, I think I've just shared the wrong window there. That's me sharing me. That's weird. Let me find my window. Yeah, it's working really well. Good work on that. Yeah, I will share your screen. Let me just find the right window. Here we go. So you remember we had the site up a few moments ago and I was trying to click on products and it was just not loading for me. So Carl's just updated to PHP 7.1 by asking his host. And then if we click on a product now, products are still a little slow, but they are loading. In terms of the blog, that was much faster. If we go to the blog, there's the thumbnail of the thumbnail. Let's click on the post. Oh, I'm just going to stop doing live demonstrations. It was really fast a second ago. What have you done? Are you guys all hitting it at once now? Is that what it is? Just clicking around, just see if we can speed it up a little bit. It seems a little, I mean, before it wasn't kind of loading at all for me, so it is an improvement, but I think there's still more to be done. Make sure gzip's turned on. If you turn on gzip, that can make a big difference. You can do that with a plugin. Sean says, thoughts on Google Sandbox? Okay, so the Google Sandbox is a place where new sites go before they start kind of ranking well. It's a real thing. It just takes time to get out of it. Just keep building your links and keep creating your content, and you will get out of that sandbox. Sean, I don't know what you mean by real or fake. What was that about? Mal says it's fast for him now, so yeah, it has done something definitely. It's just, you know, it suffered the curse of my live demonstration just then. Okay, some say that the sandbox is a myth. Maybe it is. But I've never seen a brand new site on a brand new domain rank, you know, as quickly as an older established site. We're going to go for another couple of minutes and then I'm going to wrap it up. Just before I do wrap it up, there's a couple of things I want to tell you guys before you go. There's still 26 of you out there. Well done for staying with me, for all the technical fun that we've been having tonight and me cancelling streams and all that kind of stuff. But hey, yeah, so what I want to tell you about next week, I've got a video. It's already good to go. I've scheduled it up because I'm kind of not in the office much next week. And that's the SSL video that a lot of you are asking, how to add an SSL to your HostGator website. If you're hosted with someone else, then maybe let me know. And if there's enough of you hosted with someone else, I'll do another video around a particular host. So yeah, check that out. That'll be going up on Tuesday next week. Sean says, do a giveaway. I could do. What shall I give away? A website? A soft, cuddly Android toy? What do you want me to give away, Sean? Giveaway zombie merc. Why would I want to give that to someone? What are you going to do with it? Unless someone really wants it, yeah, maybe we could. I don't think that's a great prize, is it? Yeah, I could do a giveaway. I need to think of what the competition could be. Okay, a couple of other things I want to. You want the toy? I'm sure you. There's loads of toys in my office. I don't know if you can see them there. It just looks like clutter, I think. Look, there's a DeLorean Hot Wheels. We could give away all sorts of things from my office. Play Cards Against Humanity. Hello, thanks for joining us. It doesn't matter that you're late. I'm still here for the next few minutes. I'm glad to hear that your site is going well. So yeah, anyway, what I wanted to say is next week, Doug has got some webinars on creating content with writers and some other stuff. I did a video about this. Hang on, the dog wants to get out. Yeah, I did a video about this a week or so ago. Do go and check that out. Let me just put a link to my video. He's got some great webinars. They're free to register for, and even if you can't make it, he'll send you a link to the recording. So worth registering anyway. Any of you have seen Doug on any of my other videos, then you'll know that he is the real deal. He's had some great success with Amazon, and yeah, so go check him out. There's a link to my video about those webinars. Paul says his first time on the stream. Thanks for coming, Paul. I'm glad you came along. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a bit up and down. It was a late night last night, and the baby was up. You know what it's like. Success roller coaster. How did I meet Doug? I met Doug in the comment section on one of my videos. He put a comment. He said, love the video. I created an Amazon site and I sold it for loads of money, or something along those lines. And I went, oh, that sounds interesting, and just dropped him a line, and we had a few Skype chats, and we were chatting, and yeah, just got a relationship going that way. Could I hook up with Income School? Yeah, I'm looking to hook up with other creators, especially YouTube creators. So if any of you are watching, let me know. I'm going to start reaching out to a few other people on YouTube and seeing what we can do. Yeah, Doug guest posted me, basically. Adrian says, keep doing the streams and keep doing the videos. I will. I like doing them, so yeah. I would keep doing videos for as long as I can. It should hopefully be quite a while. Have you watched my other channel, by the way? If you want more videos, do check out my vlog channel. Mainly about business stuff, although occasionally I do other weird, random stuff. Take a look at this. Okay, Carl, I will check out Income School. Sounds interesting. So yeah, hopefully we can get something out. Are they on YouTube? Let me have a look. I see, yeah. Yeah, I'll check out their channel and drop them a line. As they have less subscribers than me, I'm sure they'll probably want to do something with me. I find that, approaching guys with more subscribers is less successful. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. Do I know Grant Cardone or Ty Lopez? I know of them, especially Ty Lopez. I don't know them personally. They write 6,000 word articles, do they, on Income School? I mean, the more I see with regards to creating articles, the more it's leaning towards longer is better. So, 1,000 words is now sort of like the minimum level for an article. So, yeah, 6,000 word articles would not be out of the question. I've not used A Zone Authority. Okay, I'll check out the income school guys. I will drop them a line over the next week or so. But anyway, it's getting quite late here, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all for coming. I hope you found it interesting and fun, and maybe you learned something. I will do a video on the custom CSS. I'm sorry that demonstration didn't quite go to plan. I will do one very, very soon, so you can see exactly what I was trying to achieve in that live demonstration. Thanks to all the regulars. I do appreciate the support. Thanks for all the comments, all the likes, all the subscriptions, everything. You know, it's really cool. And yeah, next goal is 20,000 subs. So spread the word, and hopefully we'll reach that soon. And yeah, as Sarah says, if you could give me a thumbs up down below, that does really help me out. And yeah, thanks all for coming. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay, see you later.